Welcome to Occasionally Posh, where we are overweight, average looking, and what was the other one?
Middle age.
And middle age. I'm your girl, Chassie B.
And I'm sunshine and not lonely, I promise. Welcome.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I just have to say one thing about our episode last week. Clickbait is real. That's all I got. I was trying to think of a clickbait title and I got exactly what I asked for. Maybe not in the way I wanted it. Exactly what I asked for. So if y'all want to know what I'm talking about, go to our YouTube page and please subscribe first and then go watch our last week's episode. So we ain't even gonna give it no time. We just gonna say we're going on to the next segment, which is foreplay. And I think I'll go first this time. I always make Chastity go first. We're gonna switch it up, give her a little break. So, would you rather sing Jingle Bells every time you enter a room for a week, or wear a Santa suit to work every day for 2 weeks?
Jingle bells, because I already been doing that.
That would get old every room. I wouldn't go nowhere. I be telling everybody to come to me. You hear me? It'd be cute maybe the first or second day. Third day, I'm gonna be throwing something at you.
Listen, I don't go that many. Whenever I'm at work, I don't go to that many places. I just stay in my little spot, so I'm good. And when I'm at home, well, it'll be hard when I'm at home because I be going.
Right, that part. And the kids probably be trying to put me on punishment.
I can hear Biscuit now. Mommy, just stop.
I think I'll just do the Santa suit. And I say I'm gonna do it for the 2 weeks, but then I'm gonna take PTO.
That's against the rules.
No, they didn't say you couldn't take PTO. They ain't say. That's what I'm gonna do. All right.
It's gonna be hot,
honey. That part. That's why I said I'm gonna take PTO because I don't know. It's been kind of cold lately. My thermostat been on 75. My thermostat ain't never on that high. That's high.
But you got stairs. That's right. I was gonna say, ooh, child, no. Yeah. But you got stairs, so I can understand.
Garage still ain't fixed, so I mean the door go down, but we got some areas that got wind coming through it till they fix it. So I think every time we open the garage door, we just make it extra cold.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I've been trying to turn it back down because I'm usually like, you better not pass 73. I can't take it. I've been cold in my own living room. I can't do it.
I've been on these 70 days, like keep it at 70 because I'm, old age make you have hot flashes.
Yeah, maybe at night. Not during the day. I be home all day.
Oh yeah. No.
Unfortunately. Anywho, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So would you rather have unlimited respect or unlimited power?
Unlimited power. What unlimited respect gonna get me?
I chose respect because I think if people respect you, then they will respect your power.
But people respect me, but I ain't got no power. So that's what I'm saying. What is unlimited respect gonna get you? Really? It'll get you somewhere, but I don't know.
I'm gonna choose respect.
I think power gets you further. That's all I'm saying. Because they gonna act like they respect you if you got some power. Okay?
This is true.
At least when they faking it that way, I'm still got the power. But when people act like they respect you, that's all you getting. That ain't nothing.
No, no, because I'm gonna have so much respect that people are gonna be like, you know what she say, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because she's a smart little cookie. Look at her, damn near 40.
And lonely. No, let me stop. But I mean, unlimited respect, unless it's gonna give me some more money in my pocket, I really don't care. Just being honest. Just saying. Okay. I mean, if you're my loved ones, you're gonna respect me to an extent anyway. So everybody else don't really matter.
I don't know. I think them little ones, they respect me, but they be using me.
Don't talk about it. Jackson, that his old conniving self, so dang cute, get anything he want. Get on my nerve.
He was shooting that smile in a heartbeat.
Honey. Almost like he doing a show dance. Like you be like, Jackson, he be like, da 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 da, like, dude.
Like, do you not see how cute I am?
Right.
Look at me. I'm telling you, that day I kept him and he kept going in the closet. And I was like, Jackson, do not go back in the closet again. And I shut the door. I was like, do not open it. And he looked at me. He said, and then falls out on the floor. I said, you better get up right now. And then so he gets up. He goes,
right. He go through all the tricks until one of them worked. Now he done add crying to the mix. So first you gonna get the smile, and then when that don't work, you gonna get a dance. And when that don't work, it's
just follow that everywhere.
Like, if you don't get your butt up, get on my nerves. Oh, it's hard being a parent.
Oh gosh, the kids.
It's all right. Gotta, can't live without them.
Right. Exactly.
All right, for our topic segment for what's happening now.
What's up?
She on a whole different beat I was on. For the first story, I thought it was kind of interesting because, Ray J and Princess, I tell you, that is the most dramatic couple I ever seen in my life. They ain't gonna never break up, so I don't know why they keep acting like they gonna break up.
Right.
But anywho, Princess, I guess they did some kind of special for TV or something, and she stated that she sprung on everybody, including Ray J, that she wants to have a third child with him. She made it really clear that that's all she wants. She don't want nothing else. She don't want you. She just wants your sperm. But she just really want a third child. So I guess he ain't good enough to be with her, but he good enough to impregnate her.
Well, some people have those views where if they have kids by the same person, then they're not considered hoe-like. Some people have those views.
Honey, hoe-like ain't got nothing to do with how many kids. I mean, to an extent, it might have something. Now, if you got 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, then yeah, that's different. But under 5, what kids got to do with it? That just mean you. It's a lot of hoes out there that just safe hoes, okay? It ain't got nothing to do with kids. All I'm saying.
But but a lot of people feel like that though, because you see people like, I just see like random stuff like on social media where they be like, bet y'all can't say y'all got one baby daddy. And I'm just like, why does it matter? Like,
right.
I mean, I got one, but that's just
one,
me.
Don't you? No, well, I got 2, but I had my first one 11 years ago. So, and me and his daddy wasn't never married. Yeah, and I was in a different place, honey.
Look at you out there sinning
like a mug.
Being a little thought pocket out here in these streets.
I knew that gin was gonna get me one day. I knew it was, but I didn't listen. I know to leave that gin alone. That gin go straight. Never mind. But yeah, so that was 11 years ago. That was 11 years ago. And so yeah, y'all kiss my butt. I don't care. As long as my kids are taken care of, I don't care what you got to say.
I know that's right.
It was good too.
It probably was too.
Yeah, I don't know. I done stopped keeping up with their relationship. I used to watch what show they on? Love and Hip Hop. They was on Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch all of them, honestly, but now I done stopped watching this. I don't really know what's going on with nobody in that world no more.
Yeah. I used to watch all of them too. Hollywood was one of my favorites because it was the most ghetto. It was the most richy ghetto. Atlanta is ghetto, but Atlanta was like a normal kind of ghetto, even though you know they got money. But for some reason, the Hollywood one, I was like, they just so rich and so ghetto.
Ghetto. You hear me? Ghetto. That episode whenever Brooke Valentine was at the studio with old boy and sung old girl record on the what's her name? The one with always got mental health problems. I can't think of her name.
I can't think of her name right now.
Anywho, I was like, these people is some brave folk. You hear me? Brave. You do that around these streets, sonny. Might come up missing. People take their music serious right here. Moniece. Lord,
I like Moniece though.
No, she crazy. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm retracting. She not crazy. She just
a little different.
I don't know if she putting on for the show. Or
no, I think that's her. I think that's really her. But I don't know. I like her. She gets on my nerves, but I like her. I think she adds the drama, the bedazzle to the show.
I just don't like the whole fact of her talk. I mean, she was so upset with Fizz for saying that she ain't really being a parent, but every time you seen a child, he was with him. So that's the part that was that. After that kind of just made me not even,
take anything.
I think eventually she said, I was going through depression. I had a lot going on in my mind. You did take over. I appreciate you, but why not just say that from the get-go instead of trying to put him down because what he said was true? Now,
but I think a lot of people do that.
That's stupid. I ain't got time.
I know. I'm guilty of it. I've been there before. Like,
wow.
You be talking junk, and then you be like, my baby daddy ain't blah, 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 and all this kind of stuff. And then you sit back and you be like, you know what? It could be worse. He wasn't that.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I might say some things behind closed doors to y'all or something like that, or to, my husband or whatnot. But you can't never say I be out in public talking junk about Ethan Daddy, even when back in the day when he really deserved it. Right. I never was the person who would go on social media or be out, what I'm saying, about just talking junk to him about it. I just don't see the point. Like,
yeah,
the proof is in the pudding. Y'all know,
right?
Y'all know who could have. Y'all know. So I just think all that is unnecessary. I mean, he shouldn't. I mean, I know it was part of his storyline, but I don't think he should have went as hard on it either. But at the end of the day, he wasn't wrong. So
right, that's true.
And then she contradicts herself. Like, I think she really just wanted to be with him, but he really didn't want her. So she said dumb stuff. But anywho, that ain't on the top of the list. I didn't care for her right there. And she don't sing all that Greek.
Coming for her angelic voice.
That's why she got kicked off that track. Real out here in these streets. All right, so on to the next topic. Dionne Warwick, she been up in these Twitter streets. Tweeter. So I don't get old. That's what happened when you old and lonely and fat. Yeah, right. We gonna leave it alone. But yeah, Dionne Warwick, I guess COVID, she done got bored or whatever, and she just started tweeting after blue one day. And I had seen it a while back on people's news feeds and stuff, because I think she had tweeted about Chance the Rapper, like asking him, Chance the Rapper, why you got rapper in your name? I think that was one of the first things I remember seeing. And then I think I remember seeing somebody, she texted The Weeknd about him misspelling his name and all kinds of stuff. She just done. What? And then people was trying to say it wasn't her, that it was her people. And she was like, no, this is all me, boo. I think she made a video then. think she made a video with like, "No, that's me." But people who haven't been taking it wrong, they've been like, just like feeling
laughing,
honored, laughing at it and feeling honored that she even, knew them or mentioned them or whatnot. So one of the newest things that she had mentioned is that she wanted to have a deal with Netflix to make a movie about her life and her and everything, and she wants Teyana Taylor to play her. What you think? You think Teyana Taylor would be a good fit?
So whenever you first sent me the thing, I was like, Dionne Taylor. I was like, really? But then, so I looked at their pictures side by side. She does have the same, they got the same facial structure. And then I had to remember that although, as long as I can remember Dionne Warwick, she's been old to me. I was like, at one point in time, she was young. So, and I don't know how she looked young. So, like, at first I was initially thinking, like, Teyana Taylor can't play you. Like, you old. But
right.
she was young at one point in time, and they can do the makeup and all that kind of stuff. But they do have like the same like facial features as far as like the cheekbones and their face shape and all that kind of stuff. So I can see it.
Yeah. What is one of her popular songs? I can't even think right now.
Who?
Dionne.
I don't
know. Don't delete us from the.
Girl, we already done got.
Oh yeah, deleted. we done got deleted, stomped on, rolled over, honey.
They can't roll over our fat asses.
Shoot, they know where we live. It might have been drive-by, okay? Dang, why can't I think of none of her songs? Oh, this is sad. This is sad. Oh, that's what friends were for.
Oh yeah, I do remember that song.
Don't remember. I say a little prayer. That ain't who, is it?
I think that's the only one.
It's a more famous song that I'm trying to think of. Didn't she have one super? Maybe not. Anywho, the point I was trying to get at is, and I'm trying to because a lot of the biopics that they portray or do now, they're actually having the actress sing the vocals. So I was trying to think of Teyana Taylor doing her vocals.
Oh, doing the vocals.
Mm-hmm. That might not be the case for this, because some people still do dub, other people. But a lot of the movies lately, especially the black biopics, have been having the actual actors doing the songs.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to think of Teyana Taylor can sing now.
Yeah,
so
that's
I
what I was
ain't worried about that part. I just didn't know if she could
like the same pitch and all that kind of stuff.
Right. So that's what I was wondering. But some people just train. Like they have somebody just work with them and it works out. So we'll see, right? Netflix hasn't picked it up yet. They're just thinking about it. So I don't know what that means, but
I think that they should. I think it would be interesting. I would love to see Teyana Taylor. Am I saying her name right? I would love to see her like do a real like acting thing, because I love her. I think that her body is amazing. Like everything about her is just amazing. So I would love to see something of her that's like just her doing it. And then also, I don't really know Dionne Warwick's story enough, so I am kind of interested to know her story.
Yeah, I don't really know much of. Oh, wasn't she Whitney Houston godmama or aunt or something?
They was something.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't really know much about either.
Yeah.
I do that. The only thing I remember her from, and it ain't even her singing, but I love Luther Vandross. My daddy raised me up on him like hard. Like that's how I knew what good singing was. But there's one tribute that comes up on YouTube a lot when you look up Luther, and it's him. Like I guess it was some kind of celebration. I don't know if it was for her or if it was just a segment of the show or whatnot. But he sings "A House Is Not a Home." Kills it. Toe it up. And she over there looking at him like, I'm gonna see you backstage, okay?
I don't know, like kind of looking at her now. I be wondering, you know how like you had that real cool auntie that be like, come here, baby, I got something to show you. And then you go over there and she had like some wine or some liquor or something like that. Like I feel like she might be that type of auntie.
Yeah, like, I think feel like she'd be cool.
Really cool. So I'm kind of interested in seeing it. And I wasn't until you sent me that stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of interested in her story.
Me too.
Come on,
Me too.
Dionne, bring it out.
Come on, Netflix. Y'all making all these other movies and shows stuff.
Right.
I am ready to see. This ain't nothing related, but it just came to mind. Coming to America 2.
Yes.
Did you see the trailer for it?
Yes.
It looks so good.
And I was like, oh my God, like everything about it just looks perfect. Like I want to see it. Except for Wesley Snipes' braids that they had on him.
Well, that ain't the first bad braids he done had. Didn't he have bad braids in no, he didn't have braids in that. He had braids in something else that was bad. I don't remember what it was right this second. Hey, after he played,
looking at it, I was like, ooh, this right here gonna be good. And I was like, ooh, no, not that wig. Not that wig.
That's one thing movies hardly ever get right is a man's braided wig. I won't never forget when Shamar Moore had on that terrible. That thing was terrible. And I can be bad about myself.
Have their natural hair.
I guess braids put you. Some people think braids put you in a different place. I don't know why, but yeah, it don't matter. It look like it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
you can't really make Wesley Snipes look bad because he already there.
I mean, with that wig, you can.
After he played Tu-Wan Fu, ain't nothing he can do. Okay, nothing. He with that big, tall, black chocolate goddess with that orange red hair. Have you ever seen that? Tu-Wan Fu?
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh man, it's him and Patrick Swayze and John Leguizamo, and they like to do drag stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they end up supposed to be going to Vegas or something because somebody won and then split the end. I don't know. Anyways, on the way to Vegas, the car break down in this super country bumpkin town. Why
do I feel like I seen that?
But yeah, all them play drag and it's funny to me. I know some of my Christian folk will be like, I can't believe you like that movie, but it's funny. Okay. But yeah, he got on heels and everything. Red.
I just can't imagine him with heels on.
Honey, let me see if I can find a picture.
I can't imagine him with heels on. He looked too like burly, like
Shoot, it's a get him.
Yes, honey, pull through. I'm gonna have to go look at it.
It's good to me anyway. I like see the movie. Look at him, old black self. Look at
them pigtails.
And it's funny. But anywho, we good for getting off topic, honey. We good for it.
Right.
But since we talking about movies, speaking of movies, you know that since Debo died, Clifton Powell trying to get Ice Cube to do Friday 4. Friday 4. I don't know if that's what you call it. Was Friday good to you after the second one? Did you like the third one?
Yes and no. So it wasn't my favorite, but I liked it. But Quotables 1 and 2 are my favorite.
Yeah. Now Friday 3 was the one where it was Christmas time, right? And they had the party in the apartment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The only part that was funny is when Cat Williams had them pliers on and they were going through that room. Cat crazy anyway. But none of them, even the second one wasn't as, I mean, it was good, but it wasn't the first one.
The first one, yeah. The first one is a classic.
Yeah. But Chris took him on that right. He won't do another one.
Because he said he don't want to cuss.
Is that why? Because he don't want to cuss? I thought because he thought he was too good for it now.
No, I might be wrong, but I think I remember that back then it was because he had stopped cussing and he didn't want to cuss anymore or something like that. It was more like he wanted to be portrayed as, I guess, like a good person or whatever and get, I guess, stronger roles than probably what Friday was offering.
Yeah, this thing right here says, after the success of the film, there were 2 sequels to Fridays with a noticeably absent Tucker. A 2019 documentary reveals that Tucker walked away from the film for financial reasons and his desire to align himself with what he perceived to be bigger opportunities. That's what I thought it was. He think the movie ain't good enough for him to move.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me. I know, like, and then I would think if I was a rich actress or whatever the case may be, I would still not be too big to go back to my roots. Like that was one of the movies that made him who he is.
Right.
So, I mean,
it's like even if you knew him before that right there is like the movie that you know him.
Right.
Like we know him in Rush Hour, but Friday is like the movie where we was like, Chris Tucker is hilarious.
Yeah. So, that sucks. But it says Ice Cube is thinking about it, but it sounds like he's been thinking about it for a long time. So I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. But I don't know how it would be without Debo or John. John Witherspoon.
Yeah, it's three. Well, I mean, they done it without Chris Tucker for 2 films, but it's 2 people that are like major in there that it just wouldn't make sense. Like if they do a tribute to him, just right. So this is how I feel. You know how somebody that's like a real nuisance to the neighborhood, like a regular Black person that's nuisance to the neighborhood that did a whole bunch of mean stuff and people really didn't like that person, and then whenever they die everybody's like, oh, I know he up in heaven. You're like, you
good daggone well. Honey. So we got one of them from Chatham County, honey. He was a crackhead on that pipe every other hour. They talking about, oh, he going to a better place. Oh, where you going? Anyway,
but it's like even if they do go to that better place, I'm just like, y'all be faking the fun, acting like people are better than what they was whenever they die, and then you try to put them on this pedestal. So I feel like if they was to do the movie, in the movie, Debo was a bad person that nobody wanted around them. So there's no way to pay tribute to him without it being that fake Black community Christian BS.
Right. The only thing I could see they might could do is maybe Debo had a son or something, and the son come, but that even then it gets a little, get a little weird because sometimes they just to keep a film going. You ain't got to keep everything going.
Right. Let's just leave it. It's fine. It's fine. Leave it Friday after next. Let's leave it at that. And we'll just pay homage to those every year. Those 3 things.
I think he just want to work because that dude will act in anything. You hear me? Low budget, high budget, medium budget. You can see him. You can see Clifton in something that's like super in Hollywood. Then find him on Amazon in a movie that ain't got no budget at all. He the only person I know who will literally act in anything.
Right?
He like money is money.
I see him on like the lowest budget plays, and then I see him on a high budget play. But I ain't mad at you.
Get your coin, okay? Get your coin. He probably got more money than a lot of people because they keep waiting on the big movies. Yeah, he don't care. He like acting is acting, okay?
Right. Like, I'm in these streets, in these streets.
Right.
I'm mad at you.
Right. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. I hate that so many people are just passing away. I mean, even in an area like in the my husband's in the quartet community, and they had 2 members of the group that died in the same week in one of the groups. Yeah, it's like one of the ladies had been sick because she had cancer, but so she was sick even before COVID. I remember them like having a benefit program when we were still going out and about. But then the lead singer literally had just said, "Oh, I hate that she's gone, rest in heaven," and then she died like a day or 2 later, like literally. So it's just so much going on. And then yesterday I seen an obituary for somebody I went to college with that died. It's like, what? It's getting a little close.
My uncle just passed away 2 weeks ago from COVID.
Yeah. So it's real. And I think almost every state in North Carolina is in the red now. I think there's only like a few left that ain't in the red.
There's only a few left that's not in the red. North Carolina is horrible.
And still ain't shut down.
Look, I'm not even gonna get on my soapbox about these crazy people and their COVID BS that they be doing, because they be making me angry.
Me too. I just
Sometimes I
wish
would just
Roy
want to
would
go.
just shut it down. Like, what are you waiting on? And then you gonna have the nerve to make an order where people can get to go alcohol. What is you thinking? That's gonna bring more people out. People who be like, I ain't coming out the house. That's gonna be like, I'm gonna go get me that margarita though.
But it's kind of like it's cheaper to just go to the ABC store and make your own drink.
It is, but I guess some people don't know how to make drinks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't give me the line.
Me either. I don't know how to make drinks either, but I know how to pour some liquor, some ice, and some juice.
Right. I know the basics, and it'll get me there.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, to get to go alcohol, I'm sure it's gonna have to be sealed or something.
I'm pretty sure it has to be sealed. Like people was on the comments, they was like, "Yeah, then you get a ticket for driving with an open container," and I was like, "I'm pretty sure it's going to be covered or something, some way that it should." Yeah. But I do.
I mean, that don't mean you can't break it open and drink it after you leave there, though. So I don't know.
I do worry.
I understand he's trying to keep the economy up, but
I remember one time I was out and I had a bottle of liquor and had threw the liquor in the back seat of my car or whatever. It was back in my ratchet days, when I be driving around with no license, no tags, and all that stuff,
Yeah.
And I had got pulled over and they tried to give me a ticket for an open container, which the officer was really nice. I was like, I just threw it back there. And I was like, I didn't even think about to put it in the trunk. I just threw it back there and just kept it moving. Like everything is back there. My clothes, like my bag of clothes and everything was back there in the back seat. And I was like, I just threw everything back there and I wasn't thinking about the fact that the container was open. And he was like, I can understand. I was like, I mean, I woke up hungover, dude. Give me a break. Give me a break.
He like, I ain't gonna get you on that, but you gonna get the rest of this, okay? No.
Right. My license revoked. Right.
Do you even believe a person if they got all that going on? The tag ain't theirs, they ain't got no license. Like, why are we even having a conversation at this point?
No, the tag was there. It was just expired.
Yeah, well, that's good. We used to work with somebody who I used to drive around and steal tags. It wasn't for me, people. It was not for me. I was just a driver, okay? I was just a driver.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I woke up one morning and my tag was missing. Did y'all hit my house?
No. That must have been with somebody else. That wasn't with me. Now I wouldn't go. I ain't that dirty. I ain't going too close to home. Okay?
I'm gonna tell you this funny story. So, this dude I used to talk to. So one day I had got pulled over. I was living in Greensboro, and I had got pulled over. They had took my tags because they was expired. It was the same tags that I had got stopped with the liquor in the car. And so I had called him that day and he came over there. He was like, I'm gonna get your stuff fixed or whatever, get your tags and stuff straight, but just use these tags until I get it straight. And I was like, well, I really ain't got nowhere to go anyway, so my car is gonna be parked at the house. But I did have to go to work. I only worked like 10 minutes from my house, so it wasn't that far. So anyway, we had got into an argument about something. I forgot what it was. I can't even remember what it was, but we had got into a huge argument. And then I went home, went to bed, woke up the next morning to go to work. And I come outside and it was like this cool crackhead on the corner. He was like, baby girl. And I was like, what is it? He was like, homeboy came and got them tags last night. Like, what? He was like, he came and took the tags off your car. I saw it. I tried to stop him. He said, you fucked up. I was like, I ain't even do nothing.
That's such a doodly thing to do. No, I can't say that. Probably women would probably do the same thing.
I was like, I ain't do nothing. Doggone it. Took my tags.
Got them. Ain't as bad when I was in college. This girl, her boyfriend had helped her fix her car up because she couldn't pass inspection. So he got us some new tires and got a, whatever. I think some windshield wipers, whatever you need. I can't even remember what you need during the inspection. And I'd be daggone if she cheated on him and she came out to her car the next day. All tires was flat. The windshield wipers was broken out.
So she know it was him.
I get that new dude to fix it.
Right.
It was so funny back then, but now that I think about it, that's pretty sad. Happen when you cheat, folks. That's what happened when you cheat.
Right.
You been bad out breaking up with him, coming up with some kind of excuse.
No, she probably wouldn't have been able to break up with him. He was that mad and slashed out her tire.
I mean, she did cheat on him like 2 days later. So after that special was done.
All right, Tiffany.
Could at least waited a month, next week, something.
Or just not let him get it. She was probably cheating before that.
Right. But yeah, that's funny. But anywho,
Hard out here for a pimp.
It is trying to get this money for the rent. So on to the next, the audacity. I just picked out three audacities. Okay. And the first one is, this is when you know the love is real.
I've got a feeling that this right here is some. I saw this, and I ain't never in my life been in love. Cause
it says when you find true love, you will do anything to keep your significant other happy. The devil is an entire liar. Okay, entire.
She looked possessed anyway in the eyes. The way she looks, she's like.
Well, they say when you look him in the eyes at me. Never mind. But yeah, no. Y'all doing that for love. Y'all doing that for love.
I ain't never been in love. If that's the case, I've never been in love.
Never. Okay.
Never. I've watched the man feet before, but I ain't never licked them. Not crusty looking like that.
Yeah, I'll give you a good massage, you know. I clip your toenails. I do any of that, but you ain't getting no tongue on them toe jams, okay?
Not with your feet looking like that.
All right, period. I don't care who you are.
I'm like, the third toe. The third toe don't really touch the ground that much.
You know what? I can't. Oh, man. I can't. For the next audacity. Here we go. I only have sex at night because the sperm is asleep. I won't get pregnant. And it makes me a virgin. # smart.
Wait. I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping that this is a joke and that person don't really think that. But I feel like some people really think that.
That sperm go to sleep. Yep. They got a night schedule. They got to get their rest too, okay?
And since the sperm is asleep and they doing it at night, they're still a virgin. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised.
Why, people? I have nothing. I have no words.
Talk to your kids about sex.
Right. Oh, Lord, do you know I tried to talk to Ethan?
Oh, Lord.
It did not go well. It didn't go well at all.
Why you ain't call me over?
I tried. I asked him, first of all, he gonna kill me. But I asked him where babies come from. I asked him how do women get pregnant. That's what I asked him. And he said, because the man put his penis in her butthole. And then, said, first of all, where you learn that from? Second of all, no. And then I went on to try to explain, like, women have 3 holes. We got, urine. I tried. And it was so uncomfortable for me. It was uncomfortable for him. He was like, Mama, just stop, please. Oh, I won't hear no baby. Stop.
Because I got a feeling that you was probably being, like, too technical.
I know, I would. I was like, we got a middle hole, and when the man and woman married, sometimes they married, sometimes they ain't, hopefully you will be. They do that, and they got, I explained women got eggs. Yeah, I did say women got eggs, and men fertilize, and they probably was too much. But, and then I was like, I hope that you wait till you marry before you have sex, but if not, just make sure you protect it and stuff like that. And Then I tried to talk about STDs, and by the time I got it, he was over it. He wanted to know.
He was like, okay, this is too much. I like to show my kids pictures of STDs, and they're like, what happened? And then I show them pictures of crackheads and meth addicts. I be like, look how pretty she was. They be like, oh yeah, she's pretty. And I'm like, look at her now. They be like, oh no, let me tell you. So one day we had that talk about drugs, right? And then we was at Food Line, and we was sitting in the car because I was on my phone doing something, and somebody was walking by. I wasn't really paying attention, and Carter said, "Mama, that boy right there, his mama is on drugs." And so I looked up and I said, Carter, oh my God. I said, is he in your class? He was like, no. I said, how do you know? Does he ride the bus with you? Did he tell you that his mama was on drugs?
I know
he
where
was
this
like,
is going.
no. I said, well, how did you know? He said, look at her face. He said it looked just like that methy lady you showed me last night.
Wow. You probably got him calling people that at school and everything.
I was like, oh my God.
Leave your neck. Leave your face. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, you gotta stop. Y'all been ashamed of yourself. Ashamed.
I felt so bad for the little boy. I was like, oh my God, he done confided in my baby. Like, I feel like I got to help him. And the whole time, Carter just making an assumption. He was like,
yeah. Well, Ethan in this stage where everything got to be about black people and white people. And I'm like, where you get this stuff from? Is what I want to know.
School.
No. Well, yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. I don't know.
Subscribe to our channel.
Yeah. Especially if you want to see some interesting comments. Please go look us up at Occasionally Posh. Looking for that perfect look but also want to pay the perfect price? Check out Sale Dress. Sale Dress is an international online fashion clothing store who mainly focus on providing women's apparels and accessories at the most competitive prices. So if you're looking for an everyday look, a club look, or the perfect Sunday dress, check out Sale Dress at www.saledress.com. And guess what? For our OP listeners, you can get 10% off all purchases with the special promo code OP20. That is OP20. Thanks, Sale Dress, for sponsoring our podcast. But yeah, everything about black and white. I mean, as on even earlier today on Netflix, I got Jackson picture as the little boss baby or whatever. And Ethan said something about changing. We need to change them profile pics because Jackson ain't white. That was not the point.
He's the boss, baby. He's the baby. He's the boss.
Color don't matter.
Trying to get
I be trying to tell them color don't matter. I be trying to make sure I watch my own mouth to make sure I don't say ignorant stuff because I know I do, but like I don't need to say it in front of the kids though. Ethan ain't got no filter. You think I ain't got no filter?
Oh, I know.
Ethan don't have none.
None at all whatsoever.
last time we was at Chaz and B's house, he told her, you don't need to be cussing in front of the kids. Shut up, you don't tell nobody how to parent their kids.
And she was like, Ethan. It's like, I probably shouldn't, but I am.
He do that all the time. People going upstairs and they be, I'm tired. He be like, you lose some weight, you might get up there. That's why I'm skinny. You ain't got to say everything to come to your mouth. Jesus. I can't. I be like, get someone, be at the church, get so to help you. They can't do that. They too old. They be looking at me, it's all right. No, it ain't. You know you cussing them out in your head. You know you are. That's what I be telling. I be like, don't tell my kids that it's okay for them to be disrespectful whenever I correct them. Right. Do not do that because then they think that it's okay and it's not okay. Right. That right there is one pet peeve that I have. And older people are notorious for it. And knowing good well when they raised us, they wouldn't like that at all. Right. I be like, no. Yeah, no.
It's okay. It's okay. You would have beat me for this.
Right. For the last one, this is for the Christmas spirit. Merry Christmas, everyone. Make sure you don't forget the true meaning of what we celebrate. Eternal life and Jesus dying on the cross for every single one of you. Happy holidays. And in the comment, they said, Happy Easter to you too. They meant that thing.
Oh my God, I'm so choked.
That's like, even I'm a heathen and I know he didn't die at Christmas. He was born, woman. He was born, okay?
Supposedly, he was born Christmas.
Yes, yeah, right. No, that right. He died for us. Merry Christmas. Oh, he was doing something.
Easter. I mean, like, Jesus was born on this day for us. Happy Easter.
Right. Honey, that's why I don't comment stuff like that. Merry Christmas. That's all you're going to give me.
I'm gonna say that Friday. When is Christmas? Is Christmas Friday? Yeah, Friday.
I'm gonna need you to know. You done with your Christmas shopping?
No. I gotta get up in the morning and go. I thought I was done. And then I realized whenever I was wrapping gifts the other day that I was nowhere near done. And then forgot a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff. I think I brought it mentally, but didn't buy it physically.
I'm going to need you to be like me and become a list person. You know I'm a list person, honey. I think it drives Chris crazy. But I got to have my list, okay? Just be like me. As soon as I started Christmas shopping, I wrote down everybody. All right, these is the cousins I got. Well, no, I don't buy for aunts and uncles. I got too much family. But make sure I get my daddy, and I just make my little group of lists. And then I got a list for if I have any money left over. These people gonna get one. I ain't make that list, but
right. We ain't even gonna touch that list.
I ain't got that list this year because our tree is booming. But yeah, I do better.
So I gotta get up
be all in that high red area COVID traffic.
Fighting these people, these angry people that waited into the last day and are angry because they waited into the last day. I'm not going to be angry, but I'm not going to be angry. I'm going to be angry at the way they act.
I bet you $2.99 is going to be a status up about this adventure.
Yeah, I'm probably going to text you and like, tell you about these people. I'm going to get up early in the morning. Try to get this done.
I mostly did most of mine on Amazon this year. So I only went Amazon out for a few things. Yeah, Walmart.com is amazing too. But I even just ordered a gift yesterday for Amazon and it'll be here tomorrow.
So. Oh, let me tell you. So I'm in this group, right, on Facebook that gives you deals on different things on Amazon. So I have found this cute little jean jacket for my little cousin. And I was like, oh my God, she is going to love this jacket. It had like all the Mario Brothers, all the like Mario Kart, go-kart characters on the back or whatever.
Right.
And it was jean. It was really cute. So I had ordered it Monday night. And then I said, let me go and make sure that it's going to be here on Christmas, before Christmas. And so I go back on there and check to make sure that it's going to be here before Christmas. Oh, it's going to be here before Christmas. But guess what? It was a Barbie jacket.
How'd you do that?
I was like, I knew this deal was too good to be true.
Dang. Oops. Merry Christmas.
No, I canceled it. It might show up. If it show up, it shows up. But I canceled it. I was so mad. I was like, I had picture her hair in a ponytail and everything with this jean jacket on.
Not this year. Chris ordered something for Jackson, like a ball pit type thing to put in his room so he can go in there and jump all he want. And he got a Christmas mug that said Merry Christmas or something, World's Greatest Ball, something like that. It ain't even
in place of the ball pit.
I'm like, how y'all get a mug and a ball pit mixed up? Somebody getting fired at the Amazon warehouse. That at least could have been another toy. It ain't even in the same family at all.
Oh my gosh.
It was funny too because he had got it. I was like, "What?" It was a nice one. It got like a lid on it with a hole and like a stirring spoon. It was nice. I ain't a boss, but I was like, I'll take it. And then but then they kept saying that the ball pit was delivered and it wasn't. So I'm like, maybe one of the neighbors got it, whatever. Anyway, they put two and two together that was what happened. They sent the wrong gift.
So did they end up sending the ball pit?
It's being sent, but I don't think it'll be here before Christmas now.
Was it Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Amazon has really good customer service though. So far really that I've dealt with.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Amazon hit us up.
That's right. We'll do some promo.
I'll throw up some codes for some people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. On a lighter note, Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope everybody has a holly, jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. For them. Say hello to friend you know. But flying around here. You're trying to shoo away my singing. You see that? But yeah, try to be merry. I know COVID is putting a damper on a lot of people's plans. I mean, we were supposed to have Christmas with all of my family this year, and it was supposed to be at my aunt's house because we rotate, and she was like, boo. Y'all stay where y'all at. So I know that it's putting a damper on a lot of folks' plans. But I was downstairs last night and I was looking at the tree and it's packed to the rim. I don't think we can get air through there no more now because it's so packed. And I was like, if you would have caught me about 9-8 years ago, do I ever thought I would be in the house that I'm living in, being at the job that I'm at, making the money that I have now that I make a lot of money, but and if you would ask me, me that, and I'd be like, no, I still be that woman single, working 2 jobs, trying to make ends meet. But now, I've had a lot of things happen, like, I had to pay a lot of money out for my surgery, and I done broke the garage door, I'm going to have to pay some dollars for, and so on and so forth. And I still was able to get every Christmas present that was on my list. So ain't nothing gonna take me down, okay? I'm still gonna be just as jolly and highly on Friday as I am every year.
I know that's right. Amen. And my kids, they didn't ask for hardly anything this year. I mean, they asked for some expensive stuff, but it was, on the lower end. They didn't ask for a lot.
Right. There you go.
So it was good. They got everything that they wanted and even more. I'm able to get everybody else presents that I probably wouldn't even have been able to get years ago.
Right.
Just because I'm cheap. I ain't gonna lie. I'm cheap.
Same. And it take me about 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes days, to find one gift for somebody. Because I'm like,
right. But I know I can find this cheaper somewhere else.
Right.
And then this year, my sister, she brought her first house. I'm so proud of her. And we're doing Christmas at her house. It's only the siblings and my mama and daddy and our stepdad and my aunt. So we're doing Christmas at her house. It's going to be very small and intimate, but I'm so excited. Because I haven't seen her house yet in person.
Right.
So I get to see it, and I'm going to stay there all weekend and get on her nerves.
Right. That's great. Yeah, me and my mom and just us little small family. We having dinner at her house. I always do breakfast at my house for my dad and my brother, and then we do dinner at my mom's house, and we hit up Chris family in between there somewhere. And it'd be a long day on Christmas.
I was gonna say that's a long day. Y'all got a lot of families to hit up, and then he has a big family. You got a big family,
right?
Like that's a lot.
It is.
I'm gonna need a man that ain't got no family.
Dad, go. Gotta have some family. You said you don't want no kids, so that means he got to have. Well, excuse me, you don't want no more kids.
Yeah, I don't want no more kids.
So he got to have 1 or 2 already. So that's automatically
either that or not want anymore, and then not have a family.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening. So yeah, we always hit up at least 3 houses on Christmas. At least, at minimum.
Ooh, I know y'all be like, whenever y'all get home, y'all like,
and they tired. You tired. Ethan be like, I'm gonna play all night. He be on the game like this. It's gonna be interesting here because my mama doing a whole feast, of course, like we always do. I just got to bring the green beans and the deviled eggs. But I think she doing meatloaf and chicken and ham and some other meat on top of all the other sides that Vern gonna fix up.
Say
And I'm gonna be over there looking like I ain't hardly eating nothing. It's gonna be a little bit of
I forgot.
It's gonna be a little bit of meat, a little bit of It don't really bother me no more because my stomach just can't. Even if I want it, it ain't gonna take it. So it ain't no point of being upset about it. But anywho, I do have this book I need to try out. I ain't tried it yet. I ordered it on Amazon.
What is it? Oh, high protein
bariatric cookbook. Oh. In this picture, they got it in a bowl, and I think that's couscous. That's something else I ain't tried yet.
Couscous is good.
Is it good?
It's good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I went on my vegan roll for a while.
Right.
So I tried a whole bunch of stuff that you would probably be surprised.
She was determined and she was gonna be back. That was after they diagnosed you with all that allergies, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It didn't last long. Now she just keep Benadryl and running.
And eat stuff in moderation. So I be like, you know what? This chicken is good, but I ain't gonna be able to eat meat for like 3 days.
I can't imagine being allergic to chicken.
It sucks.
Yeah. But anywho, thanks for tuning in. I hope the episode has been good for you. Please go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really want to get some more subscribers on there, please. You can also catch this on Facebook. We also have an Instagram page, and we're on most podcast audio platforms. So please check us out, like us, share, subscribe. And thanks for tuning in to another episode of Occasionally Posh. Peace.